Hey, what's up? It's your boy Lex again. By now, I suppose everybody knows that I'm an advocate for more fathers being involved in their kids' lives. And this video is dedicated to all the guys. Whether you may be a good dad or a deadbeat dad, as society so tagged some of us with that name. And in all due respect, some men do deserve to have that name. But this video is not about that today. It's about asking more men and encouraging more men to get involved with their kids' lives. Now, my experience as a dad, I just got to tell you a little bit about it, man. There is no better feeling. There's no there is no greater feeling than being a dad. I'll tell you one thing. Just to know that my son loves me unconditionally. Dog, I'm telling you, there's no greater feeling when you have a child, whether it may be a boy or a girl, telling you that they love you. You feel that unconditional love. And yes, a girlfriend could love you, a mother could love you, a friend could love you. But when your child tell you, Daddy, I love you, oh my God, I'm telling you, try to experience that. It is the purest love that you could ever find. And I need more guys to understand and experience that type of unconditional love. With me, having my son was the best thing that ever happened to me, I'll tell you, because he gives me so much joy. I love this little man. My son is 11, I still call him my baby. I talk to him every night before he goes to bed. I take him out all the time. We spend a lot of time together. Now like I said, he's 11. He's starting to get into working out, and I'm taking him to the park, and I'm teaching him how to do the bars, the pull-ups, the dips, and the pull-ups, and he loves it, man. And it just makes me feel good that I can be around, and not just be around, but I want to do them things. I want to do those things with him, and it's saddening that more fathers are not trying to experience that. It hurts me as a man, because I see too many mothers, your fellas. It's just too many women, too many mothers walking the streets, pushing a stroller by themselves, on the bus by themselves, struggling with the baby. And I'm asking myself, where are the dads? And I'm a promoter. I be in the street promoting the flyers. And when I see a woman pushing a stroller, trying to get down the subway station, I rush and I run to assist her. Because I'm asking myself, as a father, man, I would want to be there helping her with that carriage. And I ask them sometimes. I help them and I say, damn, you know what? The baby daddy should have been here helping you with this. And they look at me like, baby daddy, what is that? And it's just sad, bro. More fathers need to get involved in their kids' lives, man. For one, dog, these women didn't have these children by themselves. You understand? And two, these kids weren't asked to be born. You made a conscious decision to lay down with this woman and have a child. Now that the child is here, you're running away from your responsibility. And that's not right. And you know what? We're going to use all the excuses. Oh, my baby mother is a bitch. My baby mama does that. The court system is this and the court system is that. Don't get me wrong. I complain myself. But then I still don't use that as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? I don't use that as an excuse to stay away from my child. Regardless of what your baby mama says or she does, or the government do, or the court system does, it doesn't have anything to do with the relationship that you have with your child. You understand? You could go to court and get visitation if you really want to. So yes, I'm here talking about certain mothers that's doing what they're doing, but dog, we have no excuses. The one thing I know, the court system gives us the chance to have visitation. So it's totally up to you if you want to exercise that right. And too many of us fathers use that as an excuse not to be in our kids' lives. You understand? So that I don't condone. You can't spend time with your child. Another excuse you may use, well, you know what? My old man wasn't there for me. So what, man? My old man wasn't there for me too. When I got to a certain age, he turned his back on me. Now, what am I supposed to do? Because he did that. Should I turn my back on my son? I'm not going to do that. My son didn't do anything to me. All my son want to do is love me. All he want to do is spend time with his daddy. So why am I going to use that as an excuse? not to spend time with my child. Fellas, we need to wake up, man. Look at our children, dog. Our children have no sense of direction. They're getting killed in the streets. They're being beaten in the streets. They're being abused in the streets. They have no respect in the streets. We need to step up as men, okay? We need to step up as men and grab a hold of our children and make them leaders, make them responsible adults, because that's our job. Our job is to protect our children. We cannot leave that for the mothers to do. Yes, the mother is going to nurture and care the child, but it's us. It's the fathers, the men, that have to teach our boys how to be men, that have to teach our little girls how to deal with certain guys and certain situations that comes in life. You understand? Come on, man. How can you have a little girl and not love your little girl? How can you have a little girl and not want to protect your little girl? Maybe from men just like you. You understand what I'm saying? We have to step it up, fellas. We have to step it up. It's a pleasure to be a dad. And stop using the easy way out. Stop using all those little petty baby mama this, baby mama that as a scapegoat to run away from your responsibility. And and the family court system, yes, they have the issues. And a lot of things they do, I don't condone. I'm not for. But guess what? We leave them no choice, because it's just too many guys are not accepting their responsibilities. So instead of the family court picking and choosing the ones who are doing the right thing, which they are supposed to do, they figure, you know what, 90% of them ain't taking care of their kids anyway, so let's just put pressure on every single one. And it's not right. But at the same time, I can't blame them to a certain extent. Fellas, it's up to us to make that change. Nobody can make that change for us, man. It's a plea I'm asking. Please, take a chance, man. Try to experience what being a dad is. It's never too late to get into your child's life. It's never too late. You may not be in the right. You may not be doing the right thing. The baby mama will be calling you all sort of deadbeats, all sort of names. And you know what? That's cool. That's all right. But today is the day that you could make that change. Today is the day that you could decide, you know what? I'm going to do something about it. I don't want to be a deadbeat dad. I'm not going to have my son or my daughter in the streets walking by themselves or no one looking out for them. Come on, fellas. Wake up, man. Please, I'm asking you, join me in this fight. I'm really asking guys to step up. And to all the fellas that's doing the right thing, you being a stand-up dad to your child, yes, the road is tough, it's long, and we have to endure and persevere a lot. But my dude, I'm telling you, it is worth the fight, as you already know, because that's why a lot of us are not giving up, because we love our children. You understand? We love our children, and they know that. So regardless of what our baby mama does or the court system does, always remember that your child knows that his or her daddy loves him or her. You understand? So don't give up, fellas. Keep fighting the fight. And join me in this movement called The Father in Me. Check out the website, thefatherinme.com, the Facebook. The email is fatherinme@ymail.com. The YouTube channel, youtube.com/thefatherinme. We need to make our kids understand that we are men and we are fighting for them. You understand? That's what a man is supposed to do. We are strong. We are kings. We are warriors. You understand? And we supposed to stand up and fight for our children. So let's not punk out because our baby mama start talking about us, or because the court system don't want to give us a fair chance. Our kids ain't got nothing to do with that. They want us to be brought here. You understand? We decided to open up that woman's leg and have a child. Excuse my bluntness, but it's your responsibility. Handle your responsibility. Stop being a little bitch about it. You understand? Our kids need us, and we need to stand up for them. We need to show them that they have fathers in their lives that are men. You understand? And it gets me really tight and emotional because, like I said, I'm really passionate about this. And my mission is to make sure that every single boy and girl know what it is to have a father in their life, man. I just see too many women doing it alone. And I have to give women credit. A lot of us don't give them enough credit for what they do. But I respect what they do. You understand? I respect it. And it's just by me being a father, taking the responsibility and having my son for a lot of times. And I knew what it felt like to be a mother because they do it every day, 24 hours a day. And fellas, we need to assist them. We need to help them more. So take the time, man. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed to call your son's mother or your daughter's mother to say, you know what? I'm ready to be a father to my child. I may have made mistakes in the past, but you know what? Forgive me. I'm ready. And you know what? So what? You paying child support. Paying child support doesn't mean that you're taking care of your child. What happened to the emotional aspect of being a father? What happened to the physical aspect of being a father? What happened to that connection, that bond? You need to create a bond with your child. Money doesn't solve the problem. You could pay $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. It still doesn't make you a good dad. What makes you a good dad is that emotional connection, is that bond you have with your child. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what it means to be a father. So please, take a chance. Get to know your child. Spend time with your child. It is a process. But guess what? Your child will appreciate that. And I guarantee you, it will make a difference. Just one time out of the blue, just call your son or your daughter and just say, you know what? Daddy love you. And I guarantee you, my brother, that's going to make a difference in that little child's life. Take the time to be a father. Because children, they just want to be children. And they just want to know that they have parents that love them. Whether their parents are together, trust me, to them, it doesn't even matter. They just want to know that I could talk to my daddy and I could talk to my mommy. I could spend time with my daddy and I could spend time with my mommy. And that's all it is. Kids are the innocent ones. They are the victims. So please, let's treat them with a little more delicacy. Let's treat our kids. Let's look out for our children. That's our responsibility, fellas. Let the mothers love and nurture. Let the mothers love and nurture them, but let us protect them. Let us fight for them. Walk down the street and hold your kids' hands. Let people understand that this is a father that cares. All right? So join the fight, join the struggle. Stay strong and be a father to your child.